Hi, I'm Susan Francis, Executive Director of Maryland Volunteer Lawyers Service. Today I want to take a few minutes to talk about disproportionate danger, how structural racism has a more of an impact on Black older adults when it comes to elder abuse. So when we think about elder abuse, there's a variety of different kinds, but the one I want to focus on today is financial exploitation. And there are some factors that make someone more at risk of financial exploitation, and they directly are related to structural racism. So if you are an older adult, you're more likely to be exploited if you're Black, living in poverty, or a multi-generational household. And someone that exploits an older adult, that tends to be an adult child or a spouse, they are unemployed or have financial difficulties, they have substance abuse problems, mental health or physical problems, socially isolated or under major stress. And when you think about the challenges that are presented to communities of color when it comes to structural racism, those factors have a direct connection. So whether that be things like redlining, unable to build wealth building, institutions that have historically discriminated against Black communities, or having limited education or employment opportunities, those limitations all have a direct result in why Black older adults are more at risk. And in fact, the National Council on Elder Abuse specifically has found that Black older adults are more at risk of financial exploitation. And the reasons that they identify are economic and health disparities, limited retirement income, and distrust of institutions. And oftentimes that's because of these financial disparities that have been caused by structural racism. And so when you look at financial disparities, they're pretty disturbing and profound. So for example, white individuals have 4 times the amount that Black individuals have in their emergency funds, which has become even more important during COVID. Or white individuals have twice as much retirement funds or income as Black individuals. And when you look at home ownership, 72% of white individuals own homes and only 42%. These financial discrepancies are not accidental. They are the result of structural racism. And whether that is predatory lending, subprime lending, limited banking opportunities, all of those create these financial vulnerabilities that make someone more likely as a Black older adult to be exploited against. Not only is it an issue with families and friends, but also with scams, because many scams are targeted in Black communities. So that could be reverse mortgages, credit repair, home repair, abusive debt collection practices. There's a number of ways in which funds that should be staying in communities of color are being taken away through scams. We all are responsible for addressing the barriers that structural racism has created, but there's also some individual steps that you can take to protect yourself and your family. If you go to our website to get help, legal information, we have fact sheets there that talk about financial stability for older adults. So I would encourage you to check that out and make sure that you're doing everything that you can to protect you and your family. Thank you.